The Asus RT-AX86U Pro is the latest in this new series. It's a dual-band Wi-Fi 6 router that supports speeds up to 2.5 gigabytes per second, which is more than fast enough for any serious gamer. That doesn't mean it's designed only for gaming. This router is also a great entry point for everyday users.
Hey everyone, I'm Melanie, Broadband Expert at BroadbandNow. And along with our tech tester Alejandro, we're taking a closer look at the Asus RT-AX86U Pro. We'll go over its features, our initial impressions, improvements from the previous iteration, and its overall value. Then we'll get into the installation process and performance before rounding it out with our verdict. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more in-depth reviews and guides on all things broadband.
Let's talk specs. The RT-AX86U Pro operates on a Wi-Fi 6 with dual-band frequencies, 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz. It features a 2.5 GB per second port for ultra-fast Ethernet transfer speeds, as well as one WAN port and 4 LAN ports. Plus, it's compatible with Asus AI Mesh for extended network coverage. One setback is that it doesn't offer smart home connectivity, but the parental controls make up for that. Limiting the time my kids can stay on their devices while also protecting them from unwanted websites and apps is incredibly helpful. With the price tag of around $200 on Amazon, this is a router that's actually cheaper than its predecessor and is consistent with smaller routers like the Netgear Nighthawk AX5400. What's also great about the price is that we've seen it go lower from time to time, so we do recommend checking for the discounted price. Right out of the box, the Asus RT-AX86U Pro impresses with its sleek design and subtle red trim. It's definitely got that gaming aesthetic down. It comes with easy instructions, a network cable, and a DC adapter. One setback is that it stands upright, which might require more vertical space on your shelf or desk. Another is the front-facing LEDs. They can be a distraction in a dark room, but you can easily toggle them off with the LED button. We suggest keeping them on to avoid thinking, my internet is out. Still, compared to its older version, the hardware is better and there are software improvements such as mobile gaming mode and gear accelerator. These features give the RT-AX86U the Pro moniker. As for setup, it was mostly a breeze. You just screw on the 3 antennas, plug it in, and you're good to go. The only hiccup? That green 2.5 GB per second port next to the WAN port might throw you off, but you can configure it as a WAN or LAN port after setting up the router. This is a great way to future-proof your router. After plugging in the power supply and flipping the power switch, you'll need to set up the router through the Asus Router mobile app. Remember, the QR code on the router connects you to the setup page, not the internet directly. Download the app and follow the steps. I found it to be pretty straightforward. Speaking of the app, it's packed with features, but it can be a little tricky to navigate if you're not used to it. The homepage offers a traffic visualizer for real-time performance, and you can enable mobile gaming mode directly from there. However, dive deeper into the settings, and it can feel like a bit of a maze. But trust me, it's worth exploring. You can set up QoS, bandwidth limits, parental controls, and even inspect your LAN ports. So, how well does the RT-AX86U Pro perform? We tested it with a 1 GB per second connection from a Google Web Pass using a Google Pixel 6, which supports Wi-Fi 6. Even in a 700 square foot apartment, the speeds were impressive. In the same room as the router, speeds hit close to the 1 GB per second connection, far surpassing the Netgear Nighthawk AX4200.
So Alejandro, what's your verdict?
Aside from the convoluted name, the Asus RT-AX86U Pro is a great router and one that's easy to set up as well. Once I got the app and went through the steps, I didn't have a hard time getting online. I love the way this router looks and the way it performs, and whether you're a gamer or anyone else that loves performance and doesn't mind paying for it, this is one of the best routers you can get for your money right now.
Thanks, Alejandro. I completely agree. The router's been a game changer in our house, not only just for my son's gaming, but for all of us to watch all the streaming shows we want, consume all the media we want, on all of our devices at the same time at speeds that we just were not getting before. If you already have the original RT-AX86U, there's really no rush to upgrade. But if you're looking for a new router that balances power customization and ease of use, the RT-AX86U Pro is a solid pick. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more tech reviews. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss out. See you next time.